Okay. Yeah, so nice to come to a workshop where lots of people are who we hope to work with, because it's a good opportunity to find out what we're going to be doing at RV over the next few years. I've just been talking to Hannes about what we have planned, and we have different ideas of what we've understood from Olaf Eisen about what's coming. So if anyone knows more than I do, then please put up your hand and correct me. Okay, so I got some slides from Olaf that gave a very detailed look into our various radar systems. I've taken those out so that we just concentrate on coming plans. How's it going so far? Okay, so this might be useful for later. So I have left in the takeaway messages about the radar capabilities with the Bassless, and above all, things about the range and some ballpark numbers that might be useful later. I won't say anything more to those. So we have, this thing is moving around. So I've put the rings-related proposals right at the start. These, the next few slides are what we have at RV. They're called mini proposals. We submit these, and then they undergo a first round review, and then we're invited, if they've been favorably looked upon, to submit a more detailed proposal. But these are quite nice to summarize what we have in mind. So this is one that went in the 2021 or 2020 round for a generic rings related proposal. So you can read the goals, and I don't really need to explain those here in any more detail, because everyone hopefully knows that we will focus on radar, but also with the potential field capabilities out of the same drawer that Fausto was explaining to us yesterday. So this one was for rings work somewhere in Dronning-Maud-land. And Hannes' understanding of this is that this one has been gone through, and that there was a full proposal, which I haven't seen, or I don't remember seeing, although our names must both have been on it. Kenny, perhaps your name was on it. Have you seen? Okay, right, that's gone. So we can see this has been slated for 22-23 or 23-24 season. So we're a little bit up in the air with this, because last season was supposed to be a full season for us, but we spent most of the time sitting on our asses in Cape Town instead. Okay, so this is out of sequence, because my understanding of this was that there was only going to be one directly rings-related mini proposal at RV. And this was going to be it. So this was what I'd understood from Olaf that our focus was going to be. So I suppose there's some overlap there. We can look at Roy Baldwin as something that we could all agree on was on both of those proposals and should happen in coming seasons. So yeah, one thing that's been up in the air about that we've been thinking about that is the configuration. So if we bolt on the full ultra-wideband system, then we can't carry a gravity meter, at least not the one that we've been using up until now. And if we use the EMR, the older radar system, then we can have a gravity meter. So if we're looking for a cavity model, then we would probably be going for the geophysical configuration with a gravity meter. But if we were looking elsewhere, further around the other side of the Napier Peninsula, for example, where there aren't large ice shelves, large cavities, then maybe the UWB would be the ultra-wideband radar would be the better choice. Anyway, that has to be decided as this moves on to full proposal status. In geophysics, luckily, in the geophysics department that Hannes and I come from, we know what we're going to be doing, and we know what we have proposed. So the first of these Hannes mentioned very briefly yesterday, is cavity focused, so we will have a gravity meter and magnetometer radar to aiming with RV goals for a cavity model for the Riese-Larsen ice shelf there on the eastern edge of the Weddell Sea. I should mention that these proposals are from a rolling program of work called GEA. So this is GEA number 6, Geodynamic Evolution of East Antarctica, and that is done. Although they're done in collaboration with the Federal Institute for Geosciences and Raw Materials in Hannover in Germany. They have a strong hard rock focus and quite traditional geology aims. So that's why you'll see words like geology and geodynamic evolution that are probably for rings on the further down the list of aims. But we have them on our aims, as I say, because a lot of the money for this comes out of Hannover. The second one is slightly more ambitious. It will require multiple surveys over multiple years, and that's to get an up-to-date geophysical suite of data for the Filchner-Ronne ice shelf. So this again would be under the GEA umbrella, and again with a fairly large component of hard rock or traditional tectonics and geology involved. But from our point of view, from our focus on this workshop, and certainly for Hannes as well, who's employed on a project to produce cavity models, the Filchner-Ronne cavity is the main focus. I think that is the last. Yeah, thanks.
So I think there are no questions planned. So thank you for finishing in time.